fall of Jericho. By faith, the walls of Jericho fell down. Hebrews 11, verse 30. Jericho, one of the strongest and wealthiest fortresses in Canaan, was also a principal seat of idol worship. A vile and degraded center devoted to Ashtaroth, the moon goddess. God gave specific instructions regarding Jericho's destruction. Israel were not to assault the city. For 6 days they were simply to march around it in an orderly manner. On the 7th, they were to march around the city 7 times and await the mighty blast of trumpets. At the sound of the trumpets, the earth shook, and the walls of solid stone crashed down, paralyzing the inhabitants of the city with terror. All Israel realized that the conquest had been wholly the Lord's doing, that they were simply His instructions. God had made His plans known in advance only to Joshua. He was building the faith of the nation so that they would trust Joshua and Him. Following the defeat at Ai, the Lord made clear that secret sin was in the camp. After a solemn investigation, Achan confessed his sin and was immediately executed. His theft of the spoils of war in conquering Jericho directly defied God's explicit warning to Israel not to keep for themselves. Achan's sin was covetousness of the accursed things. One of the most common and most lightly regarded of sin. For one man's sin, the displeasure of God will rest upon the church, keeping back the blessings that the church needs to finish the gospel program. When the records of heaven shall be opened, the judge will not in words declare to man his guilt, but will cast one penetrating, convicting glance, and every deed, every transaction of life will be vividly impressed upon the memory of the wrongdoer. The person will not, as in Joshua's day, need to be hunted down out from tribe to family, but his own lips will confess his shame. The sins hidden from the knowledge of men will then be proclaimed to the whole world. Sinful habits that are not overcome continue to delay the Lord's plan to finish His work in these last days.